Hello, in this video we'll be using Avoca's Smart Form Factory to enable digital self-service with Adobe's Web Experience Management solution. In the next few minutes we'll be adding some self-service forms to the Geometrics website and show you how easy it is for business people to do this. First of all, let's create a new menu page. We'll call this self-service. Let's move this up a little bit here. And under this page, let's add a page for our form. We'll call this Register for Newsletter. I want this to be a fairly wide page, so let's choose the wide page template. That likes plenty of room for our smart form. Okay, great. Let's open up this form. Let's open up this page and add a smart form. Here's our sidekick here, and in our sidekick we've got our inline smart form component. So let's just drag this onto the page. Okay, we're in design mode, so we just double click on our component and we open up the form settings. So in here I'll just specify the form, which is called newsletter, and I'll also specify the size. So the width is about 900 and it's about 980 high. Okay, let's save that. Let's have a look at our smart form that we've just added. Okay, here's our request for newsletter smart form. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to add a page which we'll go to after we've submitted our registration form. So let's add a new page here. We'll call it registration confirmation. And we'll just choose a standard content page. Now this page I don't actually want to show generally under the menu, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this page and I'm going to change the page properties so it's not visible in the navigation. Okay, so when we look under our self-service menu it's not presented here, so it's generally hidden. Now in this page what we want to do is we want to add a submission confirmation component, so let's just drag this component on here. And so we've got that there. Now this is where we're going to go to after we've registered for a newsletter. Okay, now back to our newsletter form page. Let's go back into design mode. Back in design mode here. And what I want to do is I'm going to specify here that I want to go to our registration confirmation page. So I'm just going to select that page here and press OK. Right, I think we've got all the pieces we need now. Now let's try this form out. So let's just refresh. Okay, I'm going to edit this URL here so we really want to show you what it looks like for the end user. Okay, here's our smart form embedded in our geometrics page. Now it's a pretty good looking form. It's a smart form, so we've got a show hide logic. We've got features like showing any inline help. But what you should notice in this form is we've actually pre-filled the form with information from the logged in user's profile. So this is out of the CRX repository. So we've got all the contact details. We've even got their address details. It's a really powerful feature that users really appreciate. So I'm just going to add a little bit more detail here. And let's submit this form. We've submitted the form and now we're taken to our submission confirmation page. So here we've got details about the form we've just submitted, when it was submitted, and we can even view the PDF receipt. So here's a PDFA receipt generated by Document Services, which shows you all the details of the form that we submitted. And I can save this away as a permanent record. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to add a page where we show all the my submission history. So I'm going to go back here and create a new page. So we'll call this my form submissions. I want this to be a fairly wide page because I need plenty of space. Okay, let's go into this page. We'll go back into design mode and we'll add a submission history component here. Okay, now let's try this out. So under the self-service menu, now we've got my form submissions. So what you'll notice here is I've got all the forms I've submitted as this user. You can see when I've submitted them. I've even got the application processing status. It's coming back here. So it's coming back here. It's telling me that my form's been received and it's being processed. So typically this would be calling a lifecycle process or an orchestration, and be doing some back office business process. And also I can view my receipts here. So there we have it. In just a few minutes and a few clicks, we've added some pretty powerful self-service capabilities to the Geometrics website. Thank you for listening.